Hey guys, what's up? This is part 2 of my review on the Godfather trilogy. So today, I'm gonna review The Godfather Part 2. This is the best sequel I've ever seen, and the best sequel ever made. This movie was just so fantastic. It's actually better than the first one, but I like them both. It stars Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. We have Talia Shire and Diane Keaton and so forth. This movie was just unbelievable. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the title and I'm gonna talk about the movie. So yeah, that was the title. So let's talk about the movie. The movie, in a way, is like two movies in one movie, and that was, I think, make this movie great. It actually reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn. That's like two movies, you know. Like, first off, in the beginning, we have George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino as the bad guys, and you know, all these killings and all that is very disturbing. It's like a crime movie, like Criminals on the Loose. And then it's like pauses the movie and you see an amazing dance by this woman, which I can't remember her name. And then the movie begins with a fight in a bar. It's actually two movies, and this one is. So yeah, the movie begins with Vito Corleone, who's lost his family and he's on the loose by well, I don't know if it's a mob or something, but he's definitely a bad guy. So Vito, Vito, he is of course younger, the younger one, as you see Marlon Brando in first. So you know, he's just a little boy and he escapes from his town and he comes to New York. Well, I think it was New York. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And there he gets a family and raises it, and this is which is very interesting. They show us how Vito got got so rich, got all the money, and and raised a big family, and became one of the famous person in the world. So yeah, which I thought was excellent. It was flawless. And Robert De Niro, he really deserved that Oscar because he did an amazing job. It was just like seeing Marlon Brando, like a younger guy of him. He did it so great. It's probably one of the best performance ever in a movie. It was just fantastic. So yeah, so we see a lot of Robert De Niro, but it's not like you see, you know, the beginning of the movie. It's not like you see Robert De Niro to the halfway to the movie and then you see Al Pacino. No, it's like hops. You know, like first you see Robert De Niro, and then Al Pacino, and then Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. So now I talked about Robert De Niro. So let's talk about Al Pacino now. Now Al Pacino, this is where he tried to rise up and do what his father tried to do. He's trying to be a really big man, and what you can see, he is. He's actually better than his father. He do a great job, but unfortunately people hate him because he kills people. Well, he ordered people to kill these people. Actually, in this movie, I didn't like Al Pacino. It's not like I didn't like the movie, but I didn't feel any. You know, I did feel emotions, but the movie itself, I felt just if I met him, I would just spit on his face because he's like an asshole in a way. You know, he's a good guy, of course, but he feels like an asshole in this movie. You know, when you see in the third movie, you feel sorry for him. But in this movie, he's just a real asshole in a way, not like a really punk, you know, shithead, you know, but you don't care for him. But the movie was just fantastic, a flawless sequel, and one of the best of its kind. So yeah, once again, I won't show you clips, I just show the trailer. Enjoy.
The Godfather Part 2, winner of 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of the Year. Best Supporting Actor, Robert De Niro. Best Director, Francis Ford Coppola. Best Original Dramatic Score, Nino Rota and Carmine Coppola. Best Screenplay adapted from another medium, Francis Ford Coppola and Mario Puzo. Best Art Direction and Set Decoration, Art Direction, Dean Tavoularis and Angelo Graham. Set Decoration, George R. Nelson. The Godfather Part 2. The history of 2 generations of crime. The drama of absolute power and the men who violate it. The Godfather, Part 2.
What is your name?
Don Vito Corleone and his son Michael. Both had seen the ones they loved most cut down before their eyes. Both had killed as an act of vengeance. Both commanded the most powerful and merciless crime organization in the world.
Is it true that in the year 1950, you devised the murder of the heads of the so-called 5 families in New York?
It's a complete falsehood.
They would take any measures.
I mean, you won. You want to wipe everybody out?
I don't feel I have to wipe everybody out, Tom. It's just my enemies.
Make any arrangement.
Michael, we're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Order any death. To protect the empire they controlled. The Godfather and his heir. Both were men of ice, and both were targets.
Please stay inside.
Keep them alive.
We'll try.
Alive!
The Godfather Part 2 is Sicily in 1921 and Nevada in 1958. It is revolution in Havana and rubouts in New York. It is manipulation.
It would be like trying to kill the president. There's no way we can get to it.
If anything in this life is certain, if history's taught us anything, it says you can kill anyone.
It is murder. And it is betrayal.
I was a son, and I had it killed because this must all end.
The Godfather Part 2 is the final chapter in the violent history of the Corleone crime family. It is the motion picture masterpiece of the year.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Rate and comment, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.